How's it going, pals? This is Ernest, and welcome to another video talking about Fire Pro Wrestling World. So the dev did another dev blog. This is number 2, and this is talking about the Edit Wrestler feature. Now, I do want to say right off the bat that afterwards, they did tweet out, and they said that they want to make it clear that the amount of wrestlers that you can have is basically what your hard drive can hold. Now, they didn't say if this was for PC and PS4, but right now I think they're only talking about PC because that's what's coming out in a few days, 12 days to be exact, as you're watching this. Well, unless you watch it tomorrow and then it's 11, and then anyway, it comes out July the 10th, so you do the math. But anyway, basically, so that, that's going to be dangerous for someone like me that has to have hard drive space for editing and things. I'm going to need a hard drive just for creative wrestlers. I'm sure they're little, I'm sure they're not going to take up much space at all. So it's going to be really cool. And plus the community creation side of things where you could download wrestlers, this is going to be epic. So let's get into the blog. So I'm going to talk word for word basically of what he says. And then we're going to talk about a little bit of what we can see in the pictures. So it says, newcomers may not notice the improvements, but we've made the system more user-friendly. Now you can preview the wrestler from front to back, or from the front and back, as well as do a 360 turn around of individual parts. Now, if you don't know, in the old Fire Pros, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure this is the way it was, but all you could see is the front of the wrestler. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure that's the way it was, though. So he said, on top of that, on top of the 4 costumes per wrestler, so that's new as well, because remember, the other games had it, but when you go to edit it, you can only do 1. So, but on top of that, you can now adjust the size of individual parts: head, torso, arm, hand, and leg. But the biggest change is how layers are handled. So that's pretty cool, changing individual parts like head, torso, arm, hand, and leg. That's going to add a little bit more depth to each individual person. So it says it's easier to explain if we look at a real example of my favorite bruiser, Suplex Hurricane Max Bertrand. His shoe is broken up into 4 layers: the body of the shoe, the soles, the stripes, and the laces. He says in previous Fire Pros, all the pieces would have been a single layer, and adjusting the color of a particular element was a matter of trial and error. Now you can easily edit the color of each layer, and there's even a RGB color picker, I can't even talk, that allows you to copy and paste colors between layers. I think that is quite amazing. If you are a fan of Fire Pro in the past, it was just 1 layer and you was just going in there trying to figure out which color was which and trying to figure out, oh, well, I just changed one I didn't want to change. It's really a time-consuming process. So hopefully this speeds it up. As for the pictures, I don't see too much here. It says fight style wrestling, size medium, costume 1 through 4. So, it's going to be easy to go through them. There's a preset. I'm not sure what that is. Head size, torso size, arm size, hand size, and leg size, which you could change those from, I'm guessing, 0 to 100%. So, I know this is bad, but I kind of wish you could do individual legs because, if you wanted to make someone like Zach Gowen. But, also beside that, it says pose and stance. So that's really cool to see as well, which I'm sure that was in the other Fire Pros. Actually, I'm damn sure it was. So, but that's cool to see as well. So after that, they show another picture of Still Johnson here. LOL. Did I just say LOL? Oh my God. But anyway, and you can see here his preview from the front side and back side is a little bit different than the back side of Max Bertrand or whatever his name is. And I'm thinking maybe that's due with, on that one he was editing the shoe, and the other one he's editing, I think, his thigh maybe, or his leg. A thigh. It actually says it on the top right. I can't read, but yeah. So it says this new system will give you greater freedom than ever before. If you need proof, look no further than Sergeant Still Johnson's camo pants. If there is a design element that's sorely lacking, let us know. So it looks like there's 9 layers on that, which is a lot, for Fire Pro. That's crazy. So then they go on to talk about the Steam Workshop, which is the first time we've seen edit mode as well on the menus, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. I go through a lot of these. So edit modes: wrestler edit, referee edit, team edit, ring edit, belt edit, workshop, change move name, and then of course return back to the main thing there. It says operating the workshop is so simple you could do it trapped in a headlock. You can both upload and download items from within the edit mode menu. So in this picture we see a wrestler. I'm not even going to pronounce that name because I'm afraid that it's a real person and I'll abuse it right there. So you can put a title, which I guess would be like the name, description, he put Fire Pro Love, a tag, change visibility. So you can make it public or private. I'm not sure why you would make it private. Maybe if you give the link to somebody, then they can download it, which is amazing because if you're working on somebody with a friend and they want to finish it up, you can put it as private and then go and edit it, you know, download it and edit it and then put it back up private and then have him upload it public or whatever, you know. Now, I am kind of wondering after I said that, I am wondering, can you upload things that you download? I hope that that's the case in a way because I hope there's some type of option where you could say, I want this to be able to be uploaded off, but I don't see it, unfortunately. So after that, it says, when you upload an item, you'll be able to include a description, revision notes, and search tags. To download an item, simply subscribe to it and restart the application. Once subscribed to an item, any updates will be downloaded automatically. You can even use these edits as the base for your own creations. So that means that you can edit the creations, which is nice. Then they show a picture here where they're showing off, you know, what it would look like. He says, I'll show you examples of our test uploads, but the testers aren't pro CAW creators. That's why I'm counting on you, yes, you reading this, to help populate the workshop with the champions of tomorrow today. Okay, technically the game doesn't launch until July 10th, but you know what I mean. So in that picture, it just shows where you can see the wrestler there, and it says subscribe to download, you know, that one, and then you would click it where it says subscribe. You'll jump back on the game and then it'll start downloading. Simple as that. I think that's an awesome way to do it because you could like click a few of those maybe and then jump on the game later on and download them. You know, you could just kind of mess around. So that's about all. Once again, after that, they tweeted out that these are unlimited slots, whatever your hard drive can hold. So if you're a PC player, be excited about that. For you PS4 players, unfortunately, we don't have any info right now. You can either say this is for you or not. I'm not going to confirm it because, I mean, you don't know. They said that, unfortunately, with PS4, they can't get it on early access because of the patches. On PC, they could patch it constantly, but on Sony, of course, PlayStation, Sony won't let them do that. They have to verify and then accept it. But let me know if you guys are excited about this, or girls. I always say guys, and I feel like I'm leaving some of you out if you watch. But let me know if you're excited about this in the comments. Let me know if there's anything in there you're like, oh my God, thank God. Let me know also, are you a Fire Pro player? Is this going to be your first Fire Pro game? Are you kind of on the, you know, fence about it? Do you not know if you're going to get it? Let me know all that in the comments below. If you like this video, then you can hit the like button, of course. And as always, you can be a pal and subscribe.